Well, it's the last breath of summer.
Yeah.
And it's hot out there.
Yeah.
And I want something cool. So have I got a surprise for you. Remember our friend Eduardo that has the
He's got the Mexican restaurant over
yeah.
there. Uh-huh.
Well, I got the recipe for his spicy cocktail.
Oh,
it's
so
a
good.
shrimp cocktail that's going to knock your socks off.
It is so good. Oh, I'm so excited. I can't wait. Okay.
Okay.
All right, well, stick around, guys. Come see what we're up to.
That's right. This is another one of those recipes that just takes a few ingredients. You can either cook your own shrimp or you can buy it already prepared, which is the easy way. This is tomato juice that has clam juice in it.
Okay.
And it does come as a pre-made product that you can find.
Okay.
We're going to have an avocado, and this is some pre-made pico de gallo that I got in the grocery section.
It's amazing what you can find in the grocery section these days.
You know, we're going to make it easy. We're going to put everything in here.
Okay.
To start with, and then we'll just serve it up.
All right. Sounds good.
I'm going to put the pico in.
Okay.
And you can go ahead and throw in the shrimp.
Okay. Just all in there?
Right. And while you're doing that, let me move it over. I'll go ahead and cut the avocado because that goes in there too. And I don't trust you to cut.
I'm a little accident prone.
She's infamous for her accidents. And see, I did that beautifully.
That is beautiful. Oh, looks so good. Wow. I love avocado. That has to be one of my most favorite.
Well, and it's really.
Can we just put it in like that?
Yeah, if you can get it out. I may need to get a spoon to.
Let's see if I can do my trick. Yeah, that worked.
Okay.
Those are a little bit bigger than you might actually need.
Well, this is.
You can cut it down with your fork if you need to.
Yeah, I leave them big because I want them to show in the cocktail. Now then, I'm going to cut a lemon.
Get that little stir and break those up a little more.
And see, that's a good amount. And so you can serve several people out of that.
You know what this almost, it kind of reminds me a little bit of a gazpacho.
It is very similar to a gazpacho, except it doesn't have a lot of other vegetables.
Yeah, like a gazpacho would have the cucumber in it and some other stuff.
If you wanted to do that, you know.
Absolutely, but this is just so fresh.
Half a lemon. Now let's put it in these pretty little.
That's all there is?
That's all there is.
That's all there. That is so easy.
Simple as ABC. And if you can only eat 3 or 4 shrimp, then put 3
That's
or 4
about what
shrimp.
I would eat. I'd eat about 3 probably and a couple pieces of avocado.
And then pour the juice over it.
And then just pour the juice over.
That way you're ready to go, girl.
That's it?
Let me get me one.
That's it. Do we need some pico in there too?
Oh yeah, you
I'm
can
good.
You're probably good.
That is just so easy.
It's the easiest. And this man is selling this at his restaurant.
And it is so good.
And I stole the recipe. I am so excited about getting his recipe.
Yes, no kidding.
And I don't know if he even knows I got it. That's okay. I'll give him credit.
That is so good. Now, have you tried leaving this like sitting and marinating for a while?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
And especially if you buy pre-cooked shrimp, you probably want it to marinate a little bit.
Okay.
Since I cooked my own shrimp and I made sure that it was seasoned well, I used some seafood boil.
Oh, okay. Oh,
brought the water to a boil, dropped in the shrimp, and 2 minutes, and the shrimp is done.
Well, I can't wait. I got to taste this.
Well, get your
fork. I don't have a fork, do I?
That's not my fault.
It's my own fault.
And you could cut the shrimp up if you wanted smaller bites.
And that's what I'm probably going to do right here is just kind of use my fork against the side like that. Get some of that sauce on there. That is exactly what it's supposed to taste like. Oh! Give me some avocado. Avocado and shrimp are just such a great pairing anyway. I do a lot with avocado and shrimp too.
And on a hot summer day or a hot fall day, because our
We're
summer
getting close
runs
to fall, but
our summer runs till the 1st of October.
That may be too big.
So we like things that are cool till when other people are having cold weather.
That is delicious. Absolutely delicious. Okay, well,
Simple as that is.
you said you had another simple
I do.
recipe.
I do. Well, I will show you
All
that
right.
in just a few
I
minutes.
guess we're going to clean up and we'll see the next simple recipe that we got.
We'll be right back. Okay, we're back, and we're going to make baked squash. Sounds okay.
Yeah, sounds okay.
Stuffed baked squash. More like a stuffed twice baked potato.
Oh.
Now I'm getting your
That's
attention.
really smart.
I'm getting your attention, right?
Okay.
So I'm going to cut this yellow squash.
Okay.
I don't know why it's hard. I just got it yesterday. And we're going to scoop the seeds out of that. And the reason I'm cutting it the way I am is so that it'll lay flat in my dish.
Oh, I see. Okay.
I mean, you could do it a lot of different ways. You could even cut it up in pieces if you want to.
I bet that'd be cool, like a layer.
It would be.
Kind of thing.
It would be.
So do I just use this to, like I would a pumpkin?
Just like you would a pumpkin. Just scrape the innards out. And just put them on the...
Put them on the table. We'll clean them up in a minute.
Yep.
Oh, okay. I see. I've never done this before with squash.
Okay.
So how far do you want me to go with that? You want me to just like a little hollow like that?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's good. In fact, let me show
You
you
do
a
it.
little bit more. And while I'm doing this, I'm going
Are we going to use this for anything?
No, we're not.
Okay, we're just going to discard that.
This is
Okay.
just, it's kind of like the pulp in a cucumber.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
So you just
Okay.
want to pull it out.
See?
And while I'm
you.
doing this, I want you to take half a stick of cream cheese.
Okay.
And mix about 2/3 of that cheese.
Okay.
Mix it until, because we want to put some on top too.
Okay. So about half of this maybe?
Yeah.
This is a little less than a cup of cheese, so.
And the cream cheese is just going to make it creamier on the inside.
I love cream cheese and cheese, just regular cheese together.
Yeah.
And it just, I don't know, there's like a kind of a distinction between the two. You can really tell that there's two separate things there, but at the same time they just work so beautifully together.
Yeah, and it's with all the squash that is coming on, has been all summer. And you know,
We're coming to the end of the squash season too.
You know, your granddad used to grow squash to sell commercially to the fruit stands that are local here.
Yeah, he did.
And so when you have a bushel of squash, and it's like, what am I going to do with it today that I didn't do yesterday?
Now, are we adding anything else to this, or is it
Little
just
salt,
the cream cheese?
just a little salt and pepper.
All right. I'm not going to stick my fingers in there because they're all cream cheesy, but
Here, let me, because I've got a dry hand. You don't want a whole lot of salt because
Whoops. Can never be too careful.
Mother always said, pepper it till you can see it, so I do.
There you go. A little pepper never hurt nobody anyhow.
Pepper's better for you than salt, so. Well, this one's got some seriously hard seeds in here. But as you can see, I'm laying them flat in this little baking dish.
That's good.
And
Now, what are we doing with the bacon?
that goes on top.
Going to go on top.
That goes on top.
I love
That's-
anything with bacon and cheese.
And I have some green onions that we're going to chop up
that's
and
going
put
to be
on.
delicious.
It's to take the place of a baked potato.
Yeah, I like that because, you know, now I can eat a potato occasionally and it doesn't really hurt me a whole lot, but some people just can't eat them.
Well,
And so this is a great alternative.
I'd rather have a vegetable that I know has nutrition in it than just a baked potato. And baked potatoes are not bad, don't get me wrong.
Right.
But in this, you can...
I'm going to go ahead and
let
discard
me get
this.
just a little bit more here.
Okay.
Of course, this is making 4 portions. And I promise you, I can only eat about half of one
I
of
was
those.
going to say how much is about a portion for it. So our portion would be about half of that.
About half of a
So
half.
there's 8 bariatric portions right there.
Right.
Okay.
But I wanted to fill
Sounds
up the
good.
pan to make it look pretty.
Yeah,
So,
yeah,
you know.
yeah.
Well, let's mush the
Okay.
cream cheese in here. Let's see if I can use this
You want to use a spoon? Maybe use your hands.
May get my impeccably clean hands dirty.
That already looks good, and we haven't even baked it off
Yeah.
yet.
And see, if you cover the rest of it up with cheese, because I would just stuff these with cheese, and of course it melts down.
Yeah.
And this just gives it.
You know, this reminds me of the potato skins that you get in the restaurants for an appetizer. That's exactly what these remind me of.
And
how delicious.
Yes. This is something that Mr. I don't like some of your things that you cook.
Oh, yeah, Mr. I don't like hardly anything that you cook?
Yeah. Well, he asked for this.
Oh, it's a wiener. Wiener chicken dinner.
When people ask for it again, he gets it. If he don't ask, then I fix it for me, and you know how that goes.
All right. There's a little more
A
spoonful.
little bit more. We'll get it all in there.
Good deal. All right, and so we're just going to top it with the bacon and the cheese?
We're going to top it with the cheese first.
Okay.
Because this is all going to melt and get wonderfully gooey.
Make sure it's well cheesed.
Oh, yes.
You know, I can't eat a whole lot of things that have lactose in them, but I can eat cheese, and I can eat cream cheese just fine, so this is a great,
This takes
way to
about
get that dairy in.
20 to 25 minutes,
Okay.
depending on your oven. I set it at 400, so it should be done in 20 to 25 minutes.
Awesome.
And now, doesn't that look appetizing?
It's delicious already.
I mean, think about it. Wouldn't you rather see this than boiled squash?
Yeah, no kidding. Absolutely.
Or,
It looks fantastic, and I cannot wait to try this. Okay, so 25 minutes in a, what did we say? 425?
400.
400. All right.
You can cook it slower. Just when you are ready to take it out, test it with a fork. Make sure it's tender all the way through.
Awesome.
So
we'll pop this in there, and we'll see you in about 25 minutes.
All right. Well, we're back, and here is our squash, baked squash.
The bacon
Stuff.
smell is permeating this room right now. It is insanely good.
I'm going to give
That
you
is so good.
a piece. Now, this could be a whole meal.
Yeah, I mean, I would probably eat this as a meal.
I'm going to get that little dab of bacon there. But, you know, we concentrate so much on having a protein and a vegetable. And right here you've got your protein in your vegetable.
All at once.
Yeah.
That looks
I'm not
incredible.
sure this little knife will do much.
Yeah, mine's doing good.
So
I can't wait for this. I cannot wait for this.
it's going to be hot, hot, hot.
Yeah, molten lava in my mouth,
Oh, yeah.
but that's okay. It's going to be so worth the pain.
But I do these, and Mr. Picky loves them. So.
Well, if Mr. Picky loves them, then look at that. That is so pretty.
Oh yeah. Mm.
And I love that the squash is still slightly al dente, so it has just a little. It's really
You can tell
good.
it's there.
Yeah, it's not mush.
So many
good.
So many baked squash recipes, the squash becomes too watery.
Yeah, yeah.
This way, it's got the texture of
And
the
it's-
squash, and you taste every layer of flavor.
This is so simple,
Extremely.
but so delicious, and it's awesome. I will definitely be stealing this recipe from her for sure.
I came up with this one on my own.
All by her cute little self.
Up on myself. But it is a take on a product that was out of another recipe.
Right.
That had a bechamel, cheese sauce, a whole lot of involved ingredients. And I just simplified it.
Yeah, exactly. So, you know, this is, again, we keep saying, guys, think outside the box. This is another great thinking outside the box. Take a favorite recipe. I want you, in fact, you know what? I want you to do that right after you're done watching us. Go find your favorite recipe of all time, and I want you to think about how can you change it up just a little bit to fit our bariatric lifestyle.
Not just lighten it up, not just taking the butter out or taking,
Right.
but changing enough ingredients that it's a whole new recipe.
Exactly. All right, and as soon as you do that, what I want you to do is to run over to our Facebook group page and tell us what you did and how you did it. Or if you're having a hard time figuring out what you want to do to change it up, send us the recipe and we'll change it for you.
Because that's what I like to do.
It's a lot of fun and we enjoy doing it, and that's why we're here, is to help you guys find foods that you love that are going to ultimately help you reach your goal. So
That's what it's all about.
All right, so while you're at it, go ahead and check out the rest of the links that we've got down there. We've got our website, and that's going to have this recipe, the one we did earlier, and all the recipes from this season, plus many, many, many more going on over there. And then I want you to go and I want you to check out our Facebook page. And if you haven't already, I want you to like our Facebook page and then share us with everybody you know, because the more the merrier, we always say. And if you haven't already joined our group, go ahead and do that as well, because you know what? It's completely free and you're going to get discussion there that you're not always going to get on our Facebook page. And in case that wasn't enough, I need you to do this other favor for me. And what that is I need you to like this video. Just click that little like button. And then if you haven't already subscribed to our channel, go ahead and do that now. And that way you guys are not going to miss a single episode. Plus, it helps out our channel a whole lot. So, all right, come visit us. Come spend time with us. Tell us what you did or ask for help. That's what we're here for. And we are so glad that we can do this for you guys.
Come back and find out what we're up to next.
That's right. See y'all later.